YouTube. This is Men of Reasons here, and this is our second part to our two-part celebration that we told y'all about. But right now, we're going to introduce y'all to two important people to us that if they literally were not born, we wouldn't be. I know I already said that in the first, but I'm being dead serious with
But you
this.
being honest.
See the life. And then this is our father.
Quinte Cochran.
And this is my father.
Stanley Collins.
And then you see we look like him, so just believe.
Yep.
But on a serious note, we got some good topics, y'all. Like I'm telling you all, this is attached to Men's Mental Health Month, and Sean's gonna lead us into it. Thanks, Sean.
I got you, bro. So I just want to know what were some of the obstacles that you guys faced growing up regarding being a man.
Well, for me, it was, I don't know, just growing up without a moms, we say that, facing challenges without knowing.
Yeah.
You know, being the oldest, you know, when you're the oldest, you don't have no one to really ask. So
Yeah.
everything you take on, you just take on personally first. And, you know, you got to put good people around you if you're fortunate enough. If you're not, you know, you got to make do and ask the good Lord above to guide you.
Yeah.
That's been my strength my whole time I've been here. You know, so that's been my strength, the good Lord.
Yeah, I agree.
Tell us a little bit what you think.
I agree, man. But mine's I had to deal with, you know what I'm saying, prejudice. You know what I'm saying, street gangs. Cause I made a little mistake when I was young or whatever. Joined the gang, you know, something that I shouldn't never did. But
Yeah.
went through all that, so it's just a lot of stuff that I had to go through, but y'all made me, really, be honest with you. And because him and y'all, I am the man that I am today, man.
Yeah.
That's real.
Okay, so y'all both said that since it was us, that it kind of helped y'all too. So then how, let me see how I'm going to say this. So since having sons kind of helped y'all, like, I guess, figure y'all selves out in a sense?
Well,
Having babies,
yeah.
period. You know what I'm saying? Just having kids, period.
And then you want to leave, you want your children to be proud of you.
Yeah.
You know, and when you have a son, you want them to be able to look and say, that's my dad.
Yeah.
You know, or daughter, you want them to be able to say, that's my father.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, so sometimes we start out crazy as young folks. We start out crazy, but just hold on and let God do the will for you. You know, because I started out crazy. I did. I started out crazy. You know, I come from a guy, I never been in the streets till I turned 17 years old. I played sports all my life.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden my mom passed. Bam, throw it to the street. Wolves out there. Wolves. A pack of
Packs.
everywhere. And you can get devoured. Slap up. Slap up. You know, he said the prejudice. The prejudice just don't come in a man calling you out your name. It comes through money. Just sitting back, just
ignorance.
ignorance.
Yeah.
Definitely that
Ignorance.
part. You sit back and you say, guys, how do I want to put this? They really look at a black man and say, wow, we don't have a chance. I feel like we don't.
Yeah.
You know, the chances you make, you have to take. You have to take. You know, that's why I say it's key for y'all black guys, young men. Stay educated. Do stuff that they can't take away from you.
Yeah.
You know, education is key out here.
Yes.
It's key. You can't sit back and be a dummy and expect to make it. It just ain't gonna happen because they got either it's gonna be prison
Or worse.
or death
Or worse.
or worse. You know, so it's rough out here. That's I
For
keep
a black
saying
man,
that.
period.
Period.
For black kids.
And
guys,
then
you know.
when they see y'all, like y'all guys, y'all trying to do stuff in life successfully. Well, this is show is we talking here, people watching y'all, people see y'all. You got jealous people out here.
Yeah.
Of course.
Oh man, they'll come at you all different type of ways, and you just have to be ready. I let go and let God, because at the end of the day, can't nobody make you cut up but you.
That's real. I agree.
You walk your line and you live your best life.
You're responsible for your reactions, your
Yes.
own actions.
Don't let nobody trick you off these streets, because that's what it's designed for. And I hate to say it like this, but they designed to trick you off these streets. They don't like to see all this, especially y'all trying. A smart black man, strong black man,
doing something right.
doing right. Oh man, come on. What the hell?
Real. Oh man.
They hate that with the passion.
Yeah, yeah. You know, you sit back and you try to do good, and then hey, just as you do good, somebody come back and kick you down.
Yeah.
For nothing. But you know, you don't stay there. You get right back up, because what don't kill you make you stronger.
True. The shame isn't in falling down; it's in staying down.
That's the shame.
That's a shame.
That's
son.
the shame, right
That's
there,
a
young
shame.
man. That's the truth. And I'm 56, and I've been blessed to be here, to live been through the stuff I done been through,
Yeah.
and still got it.
Yeah.
You can't take it from me.
Yeah, we get it.
I'm gonna fight me. You hear me? I'm fighting for mine. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep living. I'm gonna live.
That's real. That's real. Yeah.
You see, y'all part of us. Y'all stronger and don't even know it, and getting stronger every day.
Yeah.
Every time me and you talk, there's a lot of things that you be like, Sean, you a lot stronger than you realize. Like,
Yeah.
every time you be like, yeah, man, you me.
Yeah. You definitely me, man.
Hey,
You
y'all,
definitely me, man.
hey, y'all so much better than I was growing up, but I ain't gonna
but
tell you no
but the
lie.
thing-
But that just showed me that we did a good job as parents raising y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that just shows me that right there. And man, I'm so proud of all y'all, man, for real.
We
man.
trying out here. We
All
trying.
y'all,
out here.
man.
Oh yeah, y'all gonna do it, cause look where your head's at right now. Look where your head's at.
Yeah.
Y'all striving, and you want to strive.
Mm-hmm.
As long as you keep doing that, bro, you can't be denied.
Can't.
You can't be denied. So just keep fighting.
Do y'all have a question for us that y'all would like to ask?
I do, but I can't seem to find my notes.
It's real. It's real.
Well, where my paper at?
What did I drop my phone?
Yeah, it was.
I got one I want to ask you. I wrote it down especially for y'all.
Absolutely. We love that.
Okay, let me see what I got here. You know, my question to y'all young men. Mm-hmm. Was there anyone in your life that made a staple in your life that you resonate to?
Okay, other than our father, there's times where we have been in church and his mentor, well, he's our mentor, me and Campus mentor, and his name is Teach. Being in development, because it's like every man has a different parts of walks of life. So what we take from him, we can take from another man, especially like up in a good role model type of setting, because we're still learning how to become men. We're not men yet.
Yeah.
We don't like the stuff that we needed to do, or other than our uncles. Like when we watched our uncles like do this, change tires, work on lawnmowers and stuff. It's like we managed to take good aspects from everybody that helped us in our development to who we are today, especially.
Yeah. I think from my perspective, like, yeah, there was always other people, because we always wanted to surround ourselves with positivity, folks that actually moving in a good direction and stuff. But my staple is my dad. It is, because, like, as a little boy, you know, I was the firstborn. You see what I'm saying? So, in my aspect, I was always kind of like just looking.
Hold up, sorry. You the first one, but 10 minutes later, here comes your son.
That's true. I give him credit. 10 minutes later, that's true, but I was firstborn.
I told the world what's
You
up.
own that one, though.
Absolutely.
He owned it right
Look,
there.
you know, regular folks just don't get it. It's okay. But no, like, my staple was my dad. Because, like, I mean, even if he didn't know it, like there was always someone watching. And see, as when you become a father, you have to also realize that even though I'm not on YouTube, but there's always someone watching. There's always someone looking. There's always someone willing, wanting, and needing. And that was him, because your shadow's you're standing tall and your shadow's very big. You don't always see those little people on the inside.
Yeah,
Right.
got you.
But you always got somebody just like this on you. You know what I'm saying? And it was him because I was a little boy and I didn't know nothing. So I always wanted my dad, you know. And like to Kayla's point too, though, but we also had people on the outside that made a staple to us. Like Teach, for instance, or we had, you know, like this is our first time. Absolutely.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
And we got a good family, you know what I'm saying?
We do.
Good crowd of people look up to and everything, so
And
can't take that from them.
That's
absolutely
real.
not. Absolutely not. And you know, it's like you just got to give credit to where it's due for all the people that we got to surround ourselves with. Y'all put us around people that made us better. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We are a product of what y'all also pushed us toward. You see what I'm saying? And like, we didn't know Sean till later. So then Sean can tell us about how it was from him on his side. You see what I'm saying? Tell us, Sean. Tell her what you thought.
Yeah, so for me, to your point, there's been a bunch of people besides my dad. For me, I don't know if it's like this with other men, but the best way I can explain it is when you a little boy and you know you feel like your dad can't do no wrong. You feel like your dad is, you know, Superman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And even to this day, even being grown, like me and you done had, you know, our conversation and everything like that. But, you know, I still, besides, like, I still see him in that light. Even after, like, life happened. Like, I still see my pops in that light. So, it's still want to be like him, and then it's want to be like, you know, I told Mark yesterday how much I want to be like him. I had Mark around me. I had Michael, Chris around me. I had Chris. I had Quinn. I had all these men that, you know, poured into me and showed me, you know, how to be a man and took pieces here and there.
That's it. It take a village.
You know
it
what
take
I'm
a
saying?
village.
Yeah. It does.
And so it was that for me. But yeah, it's I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if it's for other men. Just I don't think men ever get like your dad being like your first superhero. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it is like it can't.
Like I said,
It gets no better. It gets no better than that.
You
Like
know
I
what I'm saying?
said,
Like he can
because-
pick up a house. Knowing like
Yeah.
kind
I don't know.
See, that's what I'm saying, because as a dad, there's always little eyes on you.
yeah.
You might not see it because your shadow's so big. There's little eyes looking at you.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? And just like they were saying, like we want y'all to be proud of us.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying?
Very proud
So-
of y'all.
And as a dad, you said there was little eyes on us. Well, guess what? There was little eyes on y'all too. Looking down.
Always.
Looking down.
Always.
You know, because at the end of the day, that's what you want. You want your child to think highly of you. You want you want them to see what you can be or what they can be. You want them to grow bigger than you.
Yeah, better
know?
than you. Bigger,
And way better than you.
Yeah, way.
And you know, I'm so proud of you, young man. I tell you that all the time. You know, I'm proud of all y'all guys, man. I don't know you, cameraman, but I'm proud of you too. You know what I'm saying? You know, y'all sit down.
He's 600 over
Yeah.
there, right?
Yeah, y'all sitting down right now. Y'all ain't out here in the street doing foolish stuff.
Yeah.
You out here trying to be positive for other positive young black men.
Yeah.
Because it's just more than us guys.
Yeah.
Y'all get it. Y'all get it. But you got to reach down. You got to reach back. You got to pull other little guys in. You know, the guys in the street, the guys that's from the street, they don't get this, guys.
Yeah.
They don't understand. Some of them can't take that. They can't take it. They can't process it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, it go right here and it's right here.
Yeah.
What I thought is what I thought, and that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
That's the trick. Just as sure as God's real, the devil is too.
Yeah.
You know, and that's the trick to trick you off these streets. And I don't want to say the white man, but he's there to do his job. He gonna do his job, and you see as personally living out here in these streets, seeing it for yourself.
Yeah.
You meet prejudice on all forms and stages of life.
You know,
They're gonna come at
my
you.
my bad for interrupting you, but that is a good talking point. So let me ask y'all this, and this is for all the guys. Has there ever been moments to where you could recall being vulnerable, especially growing up, especially in y'all time? Where there's like times where you could be around either brothers, somebody, a pact of who you had, and you could actually just cry and not be judged.
Yes, I had an uncle.
Okay.
Yeah, and he really helped put my boots on because, like I said, my father was a good dad, cool dude, loving life.
Papa cool.
Yeah.
My papa.
Yeah. See, but he was a provider. So he was there, but wasn't there. If you can understand that.
Yeah.
He worked to make sure we had. So that took him away from the house.
Yeah.
But as a young man growing up, that vitamin that you need is that mother. And, that nourishment that you need is that mother. Well, I missed out on. I got nourishment, young man, but you need nourishment if you can get it all the way through life from your mother.
Yeah.
At least till you get grown enough to say, you know what, I'm good, mom. But I lost my mom, and once that happened to me, I turned it off. I didn't care. I just didn't care. So, yeah, it could be real rough out here if not having someone that you can turn to and talk to and express your feelings, and that without being judged. So my uncle was my man, Albert Beavers. That's my uncle. He's dead and gone, but that dude he used to tell me. I used to come to him. Oh man, this girl don't love me. I don't know what to do. This and that and the third. Yeah. You look at me. If you don't stop that, God designed man for woman. You treat her right, they'll do right.
Yeah.
And that's what his thing for me. Because I was young, dumb, foolish, and I just wanted to be in love. But, you get your heart. Yeah, I got my heart hurt.
You know how that hopeless romantic
yeah,
stuff
man.
That's true.
Yeah.
You know how it be.
And I'm still one. I mean, I'm 56. I'm still a hopeless romantic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Everybody want to grow up to fall in love one day.
Yeah.
You do. You just do, man. You don't want to leave this earth by yourself.
Whoa,
God. We have our kids, but that's enough.
But ain't enough.
Yeah.
That ain't enough as fulfilling as to a man.
man.
Yeah. We get
That part of life.
That's real.
That's what I'm scared of right now.
That's
to be
real.
honest with
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Dying alone right
Yeah.
now, man. Because I've been single for like a couple years now. And I'm getting older a little bit too, so I don't want that to happen to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna say this: we gonna die alone.
Yeah.
We
We're
gonna
gonna
die
die
alone,
alone,
but I don't want to be unhappy. I don't.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
No, that's real.
Yeah, we're gonna die alone,
Yeah,
but
we're gonna die alone. But the thing is, you just wanna
be happy.
be happy.
Yeah.
My idea of love and happiness is for me and a woman. It's when I wake up in the morning, everything I want to do is for her. It's no thought.
Yeah.
I'm going to work. I'm not to say for her like that. It's just, it's not a stress to me.
Yeah.
When I come home on Fridays and when I put my money in the bank, I don't stress that because it's there already. You just do what you need to do.
Yeah.
Because I got us. Yeah.
No, that's real. I think one of the things that one of the vulnerabilities that we also done shared is like, since there's a group of us and there's the four of us, we, like I was saying, we've always seen each other in our ups and downs. And a long time ago, we said we never speak about it. But I remember one time I was vulnerable and I was angry, and they always called me the angry young man or something like that trope. But I remember one day I was getting off the bus, and it was just me and Kaylin, and like I don't know, I did something foolish on the bus. You remember that?
The first time, yeah, you see me looking at you.
Yeah, I can see your face.
First time you got in trouble, son. Man.
And I was dating somebody at the time, YouTube, and she was just on me and making it hard for a guy, whatever. And I remember, I think I punched the window, so I was going crazy on that bus. And then they thought I done bust the thing out. You can't bust the thing out on the bus, y'all, but. I remember we got off, man, and I was so mad. Mom and Dad came out. The after school attendant came, and she was talking about charges could be pressed, whatever. And I remember I had an outburst. I said, "She just make me so angry." Mind you, Kaylin saying it right there. Mm-hmm. I was just upset, and then my dad said, "Hey," and I was like, "Okay." And then you gotta understand. You're never bigger than your dad.
For real.
And I always understood the pecking order. You know what I'm saying? But I think that was one of the most like just one of the emotional things is because like I don't think I've ever been expressive around him, but that was one where it was a burst and he was like, "Hey, I get it, but relax." You know what I'm saying? Because like you can't just let that out, because we got to know how to mitigate that. You know what I'm saying? We got to do something with it. Yeah, just getting angry ain't gonna help nothing.
I would even go to another step. I say not mitigate. Sometimes you got to be able to refine it so it can be released a different way. Yes. You don't have to mitigate it. You can refine it. Because most of the time, that when we were expressive, especially around our father, we were just happy-go-lucky, loud all the time.
Yeah, we always just made noise.
We just made noise.
That's what we call just making noise.
He like this. Why y'all so loud in the morning?
Oh, yeah.
Like
I just wake up every morning with action figure noise.
and he's like, I gotta sleep.
Yeah,
so that was our thing. Because whenever you seen us, it was like we was always happy. We was always happy. Even if you had your little moments, I was expressing ball of sunshine. I didn't care about none of that. Yeah.
But going from that, it's like, sometimes you ain't gotta just mitigate. You can refine something, because if you're angry, you can just take it and use it in a way to where it's beneficial. It's not always negative.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Right.
Yeah, because some people just look at angry like it's always negative. No, refine it to where it's like, I'm mad now. Let me go ahead and use this to where I can go even make more money, doing stuff like that.
You want to know something? Just a little bit of pathological thinking, YouTube. When you think anger, you think fire. But people think fire is only destruction. It's actually life. You see what I'm saying? That's the crazy thing. You see that? Just think about that for a second. It's actually life.
Yeah.
And people don't think just destruction. It's not. It just doesn't break down. It doesn't. And Kellen, that's actually a really good point, because I always figured how to think and sway it, but when you're in the process, you can't never think and whatnot.
Because look at it like this. Like normally, if let's say a man's going to work and this and that, normally when that fire hits you, it's like that's when that thinking starts. When that cog start moving, it's like, okay, so how do I get me and my family out of this? How do I get me and my family away from this? Or how do I get this so we can get away from this area? Because normally it's like that be that candle that up under you, and you be like, you know what, I'm good today. How can I be better tomorrow? That type deal.
See, Sean, tell us what you think about that.
About the vulnerability part.
Absolutely.
Have you ever cried to your dad?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
I mean, besides last episode, me tell you, I cried me and my dad done had very vulnerable conversations, and I'm not one to not hold my emotions back a lot of times. So whatever I feel, and as me and him done got close over the years, I definitely done talk to my dad when I have thoughts in my head, when I'm thinking certain things, or if I'm really pissed off about something and need somebody else's perspective, I call my dad.
Yeah. And
so he's definitely a safe space I can go to, and he has 100% reassured me. Was like, yo, if you feel like you ever need to talk, because a lot of times I call my pops, I'll be like, ooh, whatever, and he'll be like, hey, whenever you need to talk, you can call me.
Wham. Absolutely.
I'm listening. Whatever it is, Sean, you can talk to me.
I respect that, and we can call our pops up too. But I ain't gonna lie, when I get on the phone, we be kikiing like a mug. We talk about everything. We be kikiing like a mug.
Hey, look, you started. We just go
we
right.
running our absolute mouth.
But that's the pressure off each other. That's
Yes.
the pressure.
Yes.
That way, once you get pressure out of here and you start to think, and so you can maneuver this, because you got to put this anger somewhere. You got to
Yeah.
challenge
Yeah.
somewhere.
Yeah.
You can be good or bad. We want good.
Yeah.
We
We
want
always want
So
good.
when you challenge stuff, because it can be tricky out here. So getting mad, being mad, because I used to be the world's worst at getting mad. Oh, good grief, Charlie Brown.
I had an attitude.
Man, what? You couldn't say too much to me.
Yeah.
With that. But I'm so glad you didn't come up like me, because my dad was one of those guys that he taught you how to fight.
Yeah.
I never taught this man how to fight. I didn't want to bring that to his world. I just didn't want to bring that to this world. Like,
It's still in me.
yeah, it's in you. It's like right
I
there,
mean,
baby.
it's born in you. It's born in you. It's born in you
It's
now.
born in-
You're gonna be a fighter.
We're gonna let that sleep, because y'all guys on a different path than what we were,
Gotcha.
man was on. when we
Yeah.
coming through. Like I say, man, y'all, it's different for y'all out here in this world right now.
Very different.
Here today, gone tomorrow, real quick, die real young. Yeah, y'all die real young right now.
Yeah,
You know,
be
'cause these
YNs,
guys
I think,
out here,
these days.
these guys out here is not playing. Jealousy is real.
Yeah.
Yes.
Envy is real.
Yeah.
All this stuff
Yeah.
that, and us as a black people, black men, got to stop looking at each other and want to hurt each other every time. We got to come together, because it's bigger than us what's going on in this world,
Yeah.
I agree.
other than
I want to say one thing to your point. But see, men also have to understand, and even during y'all time and before y'all time with y'all fathers, there's always a low level threat of violence between men. You see what I'm saying? Because if I see Sean and we're talking woo and one raise a voice, you're trying to assert yourself over me. So I'm going to match your energy.
exactly.
If I match your energy,
Exactly.
now I take that as disrespect, because now you're wanting to beat me.
Yeah.
And then after a while, it has to come to cuffs, because
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
you want to compete, I want to compete. Let's just do this and hash it
Yeah.
out.
Yep.
But see, nowadays they're not
It's
trying
not
to
like
do that
that.
no more,
Nope.
because they just think, "Whoa, bump that, skip,"
Yeah.
and it's like you're skipping too many
Yeah,
processes.
just shooting.
But
Yeah.
they don't want to do that no more. And see, that's the problem. We have to understand that everything that might come with confrontation does not have to end in a certain manner.
Well, is I know we gotta go to the other question,
No, go ahead.
but it's a lot of men don't have emotional regulation, so they weren't taught. Like your dad helped, just how Quinn helped you process what you was feeling, right?
Yes.
To break it down, like yes, it's anger, but why you angry? Okay, we found out why
Find
you're
the
angry.
source.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What we finna do with this anger?
Yeah.
So a lot of times is I'm just angry. I'm finna react.
Yes.
So I'm just angry. I'm finna fly out the like it's finna
Off
be
the
what it's finna
handles.
be.
Yeah. It's up now.
You know what I'm saying? And now that's the issue that we go into, because we got men our age and younger where if they don't have no sense of emotional regulation, if they get you piss them off
It's up.
They flying
It's
out
up.
the handles.
But at the
and they
same
don't
time,
fight no more.
That's true.
So I'm alright with knocking you out and going on about my little business.
Yeah.
But if I knock you out, I have to worry about
The
you coming back
repercussions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
Yes.
get me, because
And this thing right here, when they film you and
it make it 10 times worse.
Make it
It's
10
10
times
times
worse,
worse, dude.
man.
But,
Yeah.
but see, watch this. Now you said a good point though. The mitigator or the thing to help it
Was
is dad.
Yeah.
Yep.
You see, because dad has to also understand that he had to flow through the same emotions, right? So when I said I got angry, and what did he do? He immediately spoke up, and then it quelled the anger. I get that you are mad, but we will not do this here, because there's a time and place for everything. You
Yep.
see what I'm saying? I understand that. We can talk about this later.
Yeah.
Dads help sons control that, because
Yeah.
I know what it's like to be you,
Yeah.
because I am you. You
I
see
went
what I'm
through the
saying?
same
Yeah.
experience.
yeah,
Yeah,
Exactly.
sports, football,
Exactly.
this, that,
Yep.
and third.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like combatics. Like we know that sons got to get put into things so they can mitigate that thing, but also they are the biggest deterrent. You see what I'm saying? i.e., Men's Mental Health Month, because they understand the process. We might be going through it for the first time. They've already done this chapter.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They already done this chapter. That's why you got to give dads the respect, because they've already kind of walked the path.
Know this: every 7 seconds of an encounter can determine the rest of your life.
That's true.
That's real.
That's true. Real talk.
I mean, when you got anger in you, just take 10 seconds, step away, take a deep breath.
Yeah.
I usually take a walk. I usually take a walk. Walk away.
You do so much better when you walk away and gather thought without being so. But you got to learn how to control that. That's a control.
Yeah.
You know, you can't just fly off the house. The world's got rules in it, guys.
Yeah.
You just can't fly off the house because you freaking mad.
Repercussions. It is.
Yeah, you can't do that. So you have to walk away and gather your thoughts and come back with sense. Don't let them think you're ignorant. You ain't ignorant. Show them who you are. You know, I'm a smart black man that I can talk to you. Just because I stepped away for us.
Yeah. That's
That's real. Not mine.
Yeah. Step away for us. I say us because the fact of the matter is, you don't know how that's gonna go.
Okay.
You don't know how that's gonna go. Just because you feel a certain type of way don't mean you gonna win.
That's true.
Don't, because your head can get off
That's
right
it too.
there.
That's real.
Yeah.
So
That's real.
you know, I step away for us because you got to be able to step away and think. If you don't, man, prison waiting on you or that ground waiting on you.
That's true. We don't want either of those outcomes.
That is a good segment, because I got one final question for everybody that everybody can be a part of. When conducting yourself as a man, give the viewers, our YouTube audience, TikTok, and Facebook, give them one advice you would want to give, especially for a young black man that could be watching, or a young man in general. Just give them one piece of advice.
Mine would be the emotional regulation. So whether that looks like you getting into a sport, whether that look like you learn how to box, you learn how to protect yourself, because you just have to regulate your emotions. Like I understand that they're raw and that they're real, and it's what you feel in that moment. But just like my dad said, like, bro, just take 10 seconds. 10 seconds could keep you here, or you entering the other side of eternity looking crazy.
Yeah, I agree.
You make this decision.
I want to follow that. So my thing though is, piece of advice is thinking before action, because I forget how the saying goes, but once it pops in here, then you automatically act. But you need to think about it, because just like Sean's dad did say, 7 seconds is literally all it takes. Before this decision might turn into the wrong outcome that you do not want in life. So think before acting, because it really could matter to you, and also people don't be understanding. When you make a decision, it also affects others around you, because if it affects you, then it affects them.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? So we're here, and it affects them in a positive manner. You see, but if we also was not here, it would affect them in a negative. So think about that. Think about your actions before you make a decision, please.
Well, just like let your actions speak louder than your words. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I agree.
And if you make a promise,
I like that.
That's
like
real.
Man,
promise,
keep
you
his
gotta
word. I like
deliver
that.
it. Deliver
Man, keep
it,
his
you know what I'm
word.
saying?
I
Deliver
like
on
that.
it. You know what I'm talking about?
And let you, as old people can say, let your word be bond when you, especially among your friends.
Yeah.
If they depend on you, because we got to stay together as black men. We so quick to fight each other. We high tempered people.
Yeah.
We are, guys. We are high tempered people. Yeah. We get mad. Black men get mad and butter. Listen, every sports that you see, they don't let the black people are involved in. They don't. You might get to fighting, but they don't let us fight. Only sport that you see them fighting in is hockey. Because a white man will sit back. Oh, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
See, they don't fight anyway. We fight.
All the time.
It's aggressive. We got an aggressive nature, but we were made that way. You know, we were just made that way.
Yeah.
You know, I'm sorry. We are aggressive people. I think our culture is. I think black people just we are aggressive, and it don't mean to be. I think it sometimes be that's how it comes out.
Yeah.
It might not be so much aggressive.
Yeah.
It just how
It's
it comes
perceived
out.
that way.
Yeah. And once it's perceived that way, in that person's mind, it's that way.
Yeah.
And so, you know, you have to be careful and just take your time. And, you know, stuff that you can change, you change. You can't help everybody. You just can't.
Okay.
So, you know, like with me, you my son, y'all his friend. The men that y'all don't put yourself around, it's y'all gonna be some great men. With
Y'all
the dad,
are some great men.
Yeah, with y'all dad's G, but y'all don't got so much more, not so much more, but more from other men that's surrounded that's good,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and that's what you want. You mean you help people that want to be helped, and those don't. You don't turn them away. You still leave an extended hand, but you just have to watch yourself right there.
Yeah. Like
'Cause
love
you-
from a distance type
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, you know, because you just have to watch yourself right there. I never turn my back on a young black man. I never will.
Yeah.
I wouldn't turn my back on anybody that need my help. Then I'm quit stressing black man. Yeah, anybody that need my help, because I try to be a great guy.
Yeah.
You know, I don't mess with nobody. I actually don't mess with me.
That's fair. That's
Yeah,
fair.
I
That's
actually
very
don't
fair.
mess with me. You know, I don't go for bad, but I am. I do till you get him. Y'all laughing, but I'm serious.
We're trying to keep it light here, too. We're trying to keep it light.
Yeah, I do till you get him. But that's just it. I come up in an era where we could fight. Me and you could fight, and then by nightfall, hell, we best friends.
Yeah, we back cool.
We drinking or
Yeah.
whatever we
Yeah.
doing. You know, but y'all get to fight. Mama's crying, daddy's crying,
Yeah.
family's crying.
Yeah.
Because somebody's been, just, taken off this earth.
Yeah.
You know, it's time out for that type of lifestyle right now. If we don't band together, we will fall. If we don't band together as a group of men trying to do something in life other than hurt each other, you know, for me, I want the same equality of life as the rest of them, if you get my drill.
Yeah. We
The
can.
equality of life. You know, I'm entitled to that too. Very much so. And I'm going to have it one way or the other. It might not be the way I want it,
Yeah.
but I'm going to have what I call, because I take time to think. You know, I don't put myself in no foolish positions no more. You know, I see a young man, because there's no respect, young man to old man right now.
Yeah.
There's just not none. I mean, because the little young guys been raised by their mothers. They got women mentalities, if you can understand what I'm saying. You know, if you didn't have me to talk to, you would go off and be ready to grab your pistol and do what you do. Because if a woman could whoop a man, she would whoop him. She would whoop him. She would probably be the most abused. Because you think about it, women are not scared of you.
No.
They just can't whoop you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
a woman tolerance for dumbness. You the child. Y'all your mothers. How much tolerance do you think they put up when y'all do something stupid? It's on you then.
Yeah.
The same way with the husbands or the boyfriend. It's on them then. And if she could whoop him then, the man, she will whoop him then.
Talking about beat on.
Bam.
Talking
Okay.
about beat
So,
on.
with that being said, the young men that's been raised by women, hats off to them women. But you can't teach them to be a man, and the women, to me, gotta stop holding these young men's hand and defending them when they're wrong. If you're going to, everybody stand up and be accountable for their actions.
Yep.
Listen, a young man will act a fool if he see his mama over there acting a fool with him. them women gotta stop sometime.
Yeah.
Just because where you come from, bro, don't mean you have to act like that. Yeah. You could be a project chick, you could be a project dude, whatever, bro. It's your choice to make.
Yeah.
It's the choice to make. You sit back and you take a deep breath and you think about it. Hell, what's the next spot you're going? Either jail or hell.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, better yet, your son go out there and shoot up the neighborhood, but he ain't no dang he. Ain't no, he did it. Yeah. He did it, lady. He was justified. Tell it. Yeah, he did it. So, that's where I be at with that stuff. So, I talk to my young men and I try to give them great advice if I can. Yeah. If they don't hear me, hey, I tried. But guess what? If I see you tomorrow, I'm going to say it again tomorrow. I'm going to make you like me. And if you don't like me, I'm going to hopefully one day I'm going to say something to you that's going to resonate to you. You're going to be like, I might be dead and gone. You be like, that old man was making a lot of sense. Yeah. That's how we help each other. We got to help each other. Yeah. Y'all, like y'all doing now, this is Men of Reasoning podcast. Y'all are helping so many young black men just like y'all. Y'all
don't even know it.
Y'all are helping them so, because you sit back and you say, well, them guys cool right there. They they daddy part of their life. Me and Sean ain't been just together all the time. We haven't. That phone we ring that phone off to each other. Yeah. Sometimes it don't take the finances. Sometimes it just take, what's up, Dad?
Mm-hmm. The little things.
Yeah.
The little things.
What you think about this, Dad?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What's up? Daughters do the same thing.
Yeah.
Daughters need their dads. Sons need all of them. We all need each other when we family. Yeah. So.
Man, that right there, I ain't even got nothing. I just want to say we appreciate y'all for coming on, though.
Absolutely.
Thank y'all for coming on.
Thank you for having us.
And having a wonderful segment. This right here, we can't even talk.
This was the second.
I enjoyed this a lot, man. I was nervous at first, son. I ain't gonna lie. I thought y'all gonna put me on blast on the thing. No. Like, Dad, why you never buy me them Jordans, man?
Hey, I was gonna help you, bro. I had you. We gonna go old school on it.
Oh yeah.
YouTube.
And y'all are always welcome on.
If y'all want to come back, yes.
Y'all are always welcome.
This was the second part to the 2-part segment that I told y'all about previously, YouTube, for Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. Thank the fathers once again for coming on. Y'all, we had a great old session, but we're going to say peace. Have a good one.
Peace.
Yeah, y'all did it right.
Y'all